God says, you are not reading this by accident. Today, July 7th, something in the heavens has shifted in your favor. Archangel Michael is standing at your door, not knocking, but guarding. Because a person who fell deeply in love with you is about to make a move that will change the rest of your life. And you're not ready. You're about to skip something holy, something written under your name in fire and truth, if you don't open this right now. There is a hand trembling right now with emotion, about to pick up a phone. This person, whose heart still beats for you, even when they try to silence it, is about to send something they never had the courage to say. They wrote it and deleted it. Then wrote it again. They are fighting demons in their mind, voices that say, they won't believe you, or it's too late. But my spirit says, it is not too late. It is precisely on time. You have no idea what has been building behind the veil. You do not see the way heaven has watched this person cry over the words they couldn't tell you. You do not know the moment they looked at your name on their phone and said a quiet prayer that you would speak first. But I, the Lord your God, know. And today I have sent this word to you because the moment of truth has come. They are going to try. But you are making a mistake. A dangerous one. You are blocking what I have put in motion with your doubt. You are ignoring this message thinking it's like the others. But this is not like the others. It's for you. If you skip this, you may lose something sacred. That is why Archangel Michael has stepped in. Michael says, I have been trying to reach you. This is not a message, it is a divine alert. I stood beside the bed of this person last night as they wept in silence, not because of heartbreak, but because of what they still feel for you. They have tried to move on. They failed. They tried to forget you. They couldn't. They saw a photo of you today, and it shattered every wall they were building to protect themselves from their feelings. God says, you were told that this chapter had ended. You were told by the enemy that this connection was dead. But I, the Lord, am telling you, what I authored cannot be erased by lies. What I blessed cannot be cursed by bitterness. This person did not stop loving you. They only stopped showing it because of fear. And now I am commanding the angel of movement to release the next step. You are going to receive a message, a call, a sign so clear that it will shake your spirit. They have already typed your name on the message screen. Their finger is hovering over send. You will remember these words when it happens. And if you ignore them, you may regret it forever. Because this is not just love. This is destiny. I wrote their name beside yours in places you haven't even seen yet. You were chosen to be loved in a way that reflects my own love, pure, unconditional, relentless. That is why the enemy has been attacking your relationships. That is why confusion and silence came between you two. But the time for silence is over. Heaven has broken it. The enemy has been whispering to you, it's too complicated. They don't care. It was all a lie. But I, your God, say, it was real. It is still real. And it is about to be revived. Archangel Michael says, you need to stop running. This person is not your enemy. They are the one who kept you in their prayers when no one knew. They spoke to God about you. They didn't ask for riches, they asked for a chance to love you right. I heard it. I documented it. And now I am here, trying to reach you because you're about to make the mistake of ignoring a soul-aligned connection that heaven approved. God says, there is a healing coming, but you must be willing. This isn't just about emotion. It's about a divine appointment. A reconciliation that will not only restore your heart but your future. There is something they know about your purpose, something they've seen in you that even you sometimes forget. They saw your pain, your passion, your promise. And they still chose to love you. Even when you pushed them away. Stop letting fear disguise itself as wisdom. Stop letting your past pain make decisions for your future. You are not being foolish by believing again. You are being faithful. This person has carried your name in secret. They have defended you in conversations you never heard. They are not your past mistake. They are your next chapter. Michael says, time is slipping. There is a window that is only open for a short while. If you miss it, the angels assigned to this union will weep. Because it took months of spiritual warfare to get you both to this moment. Don't throw it away over ego, fear, or silence. God says, this is the sign they asked me for. This message. They said, God, if you still want me to reach out, let them see something, anything, that tells me it's not too late. And so I moved the heavens to get this in front of your eyes. You are not here by chance. You are not seeing this by mistake. It is written in the scroll of this day, July 7th, that your heart would be warned, reminded, and reawakened. Let me speak directly to you now, you are still loved. Deeply. Undeniably. Eternally. And they are coming. But you must be ready to receive. Don't pretend you don't care. Don't lie to yourself that you've moved on. You haven't. And that's because I didn't let you. I didn't allow you to forget because I had not finished my work with this story. Yes, there was pain. Yes, there was misunderstanding. But I allowed it to build something inside you both, depth, humility, a clearer vision. What is coming now is not a repeat of the past. It is a reward for your growth. Michael says, watch your notifications. Watch the unexpected messages. Don't ignore what looks small. It may be the biggest breakthrough of your life. God says, the enemy has tried to distract you with false lovers, shallow friendships, and illusions of happiness. But none of it filled you. None of it soothed that inner ache. Because they weren't meant to. I didn't design counterfeits to complete you. I designed this one person, this one connection, to carry the weight of a divine promise. And today, I am unlocking it. They are scared. But they are coming. They are hesitant. But I am pushing them forward. They are full of regret. But I am filling them with hope. And I am sending this message as your preparation. You have cried over this. You have screamed into pillows, asking me why it all happened this way. And I heard every tear. But I allowed it for a reason, to show you that not all losses are final. Some separations are sacred. Some distance is holy. It cleanses the heart. And now the heart is clean. You may still doubt this. But I am asking you, trust me. I see what you don't. I know what's coming. And it is good. So good, that even your enemies will have to say, this was God. Michael says, heaven has waited long enough. You are still in time, but you must respond. You must soften your heart. You must be open. If you shut this down out of fear, you may miss the greatest love of your lifetime. God says, you've asked me, when is it my turn to be chosen, pursued, adored? My answer is, now. Today. This is it. But it won't look like a fairy tale. It will look like a message, a name on your phone, a voice you once knew. Don't dismiss it. That is how I work, through the ordinary to release the extraordinary. They're going to show you what they never could before. And you will be tempted to pretend you're unaffected. But I am calling you to be honest. Let me guide your response. Let my spirit speak through you. This is not a trap. It's a testimony in the making. And one day, you will look back on this very moment and say, thank God I didn't skip it. Because if you skip this, something precious will close. Not out of punishment, but protection. I will still bless you. But this blessing is different. It is tied to a soul contract that cannot be rewritten once missed. Michael says, don't be late. Don't hesitate. Heaven is watching. And God says finally, you are not alone. You were never forgotten. You are about to be loved in a way that reflects my mercy, my passion, and my pursuit. Because when I choose to bless, nothing can block it. They're on their way. Let your heart be ready. Type Amen to receive this blessing. Type 777 if you believe it's already on the way. Today, July 7th, the silence of heaven has been broken. A sacred alarm has been triggered. A name has been spoken in the courts of light, and it is your name. You are not seeing this by chance. You are not here by mistake. Archangel Michael is saying something that cannot wait another minute. This is an important alert, a divine interruption. Heaven is making contact because someone, somewhere, has fallen in love with you, and what they are about to do will change everything. But there is more to it than just emotion. There is a heavenly plan attached to what is coming. That's why you're reading this now. That's why you feel something stirring deep in your spirit. It's just for you. Don't try to skip this. You may not know it yet, but someone has been thinking about you in ways they haven't shared. This isn't ordinary love. This isn't a shallow feeling or temporary crush. This is a divine connection that was planted long ago but delayed by confusion, pain, interference, and timing. They didn't understand what they felt at first. They tried to walk away from it. They told themselves it wasn't real. They got advice from people who didn't understand your value. But now, they can't deny it. They can't sleep without thinking of you. They can't go through their day without seeing signs of your presence. And heaven has seen their heart. Heaven knows what they are about to do. And that's why this message has been released. This person has already spoken about you to someone close to them. Maybe a friend. Maybe a sibling. Maybe someone who asked casually, "What's going on with you too?" They said more than you know. They revealed more than they meant to. And ever since then, something inside them has been burning. It's not obsession. It's spiritual awakening. Because what they feel for you goes deeper than their mind can understand. It is written. It is real. And it is about to be revealed. But heaven is not just alerting you for romance. This goes beyond emotion. Because this person, this one who fell in love with you, is standing at a crossroads. They are about to take a bold step. A step that will not only expose how they feel, but one that may also trigger warfare, jealousy, and confusion from people who never wanted to see you happy. Archangel Michael is crying out now to warn you, not to be afraid, but to be prepared. Because when this love is revealed, it will come with both beauty and battle. You've waited for a love like this. You've dreamed about it. You've cried because of all the disappointments before. You've asked God if someone could ever love you the way you love, fully, truthfully, fiercely. God heard. And this person, the one who couldn't stop loving you even when they tried, is heaven's answer. But timing is everything. That's why Archangel Michael says, this is not just news, it is a spiritual emergency. Because if you're not ready to receive this love, you could reject what heaven has finally released. You've been distracted by old wounds. You've been wondering if you're good enough. You've replayed memories of past rejection in your mind too many times. But this is not your past returning. This is your future approaching. And it's dressed in a person who is being transformed by the very thought of you. They have tried to forget. But God won't let them. Because you are tied to their purpose. You are the whisper in their spirit. And they are coming closer. They have secrets. Not dark ones. But quiet ones. Private ones. Things they've never shared with anyone. Things they've written, deleted, written again. Messages they drafted but never sent. Notes they saved but never gave. Because they were afraid. Afraid that you wouldn't feel the same. Afraid that you'd walk away. Afraid that your heart was already closed. But heaven says, they are not wrong to love you. They are not imagining it. And neither are you. There were delays. Yes, you know that. There were other people in the way. Some manipulated the connection. Some lied. Some caused confusion. Some brought fear. But now, those distractions are being removed one by one. Slowly, but surely. Because the moment of truth is approaching. And what they are going to do will be sudden. It might be a message, a phone call, a public post, a visit. But it will be bold. It will be unexpected. And it will come with trembling. Because this is not just romance, this is a spiritual covenant. You may feel your heart racing as you read this. That's confirmation. You may be seeing their face in your mind right now. That's not fantasy. That's your spirit sensing the person who has been spiritually watching over you from a distance. Their soul has been reaching for yours even when they couldn't speak. And now, heaven has permitted the connection to begin again. But with new rules. With honesty. With clarity. With divine protection. Be careful. Because not everyone around you wants this love to happen. There is someone who pretended to support you, but they secretly hoped you would stay heartbroken. There is someone who speaks softly but is deeply threatened by your ability to love and be loved. And when this person, the one who loves you, makes their move, there will be people who try to interfere. But they will fail. Because this love is not built on emotions alone. It is built on prophecy, on purpose, on divine timing. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to chase. You don't have to explain. Just remain open. Remain calm. Let the Spirit guide your next step. Because what's coming is not just a message, it's a miracle in the form of a human heart. Archangel Michael says this, the one who loves you is preparing to speak. They are getting ready to step into the light. Do not miss the message. Do not miss the moment. And do not miss the person. This message is urgent. Because once the door opens, it won't stay open forever. They are finally becoming brave. Don't let your fear be louder than their courage. Don't let your old pain make you push away new love. Don't let your silence confuse their sincerity. They are not perfect. But they are real. They are scared. But they are led. They are unsure of how you'll respond, but they are sure of what they feel. And you, chosen one, anointed one, guarded one, must be ready. Because the next few days will bring signs, dreams, accidental encounters, sudden urges to message or check something. All of these are alignments. Listen, pray, and prepare. Because someone who once tried to forget you has finally accepted the truth. They love you. And heaven is behind it. Type Amen to receive this revelation. Blessing 555 is active over your heart. There is a reason you couldn't let go of their name. There is a reason they kept returning to your thoughts, even when you tried to forget. There were moments when you tried to move on, tried to force your heart to attach to someone else. But it never worked. And now, you understand why. Because your spirit recognized them before your mind did. God sealed something between you and this person long before either of you were ready to walk in it. And now, the preparation is almost complete. Heaven is about to release this love, but only if you remain spiritually alert. This is not just about romance. This is about healing, about the restoration of time, about the alignment of destinies. You have gone through pain so deep that you stopped believing something this beautiful could be real. You've seen people play games with love. You've watched others be chosen while you were overlooked. You've cried out to God asking why your heart always ends up carrying more than it receives. But God was never ignoring you. He was preparing you. And the one who loves you, this person who is about to step forward, has gone through their own pain too. Pain that taught them who they don't want. Pain that showed them what they really need. And everything in their spirit keeps pointing back to you. The enemy has tried to confuse both of you. He's tried to use timing to frustrate the process. There were moments when everything was almost right, but something always stopped it. You thought they didn't care. They thought you had already moved on. But in reality, both of your hearts were frozen by fear. But now, the fear is melting. And faith is waking up inside them. In the next few days, expect a sudden change. Something will shift. You'll feel it in your body. You'll sense it in your dreams. A moment of unexpected clarity will hit you, and it will confirm everything this message is revealing. Heaven doesn't need your approval, it needs your agreement. You've been praying for God to send a miracle. But this miracle is arriving as a person, a soul, a heart, a voice trembling with truth. And your heart must be ready to hear them. Do not overthink it. Do not question the way God brings it. He may send them in the most surprising way. It may not look polished. They may fumble their words. They may appear nervous, unsure, or even distant. But trust what your spirit sees, not just what your eyes behold. Their love is real. Their intention is true. They are being guided by something higher than emotion. They are being led by divine intervention. This message is not just prophetic, it is specific. Heaven chose this hour, this day, this moment, because it knew you were finally ready. You've passed tests in silence. You've walked through seasons of loneliness without compromise. You've said no to temporary distractions because your heart knew there was something bigger. That bigger thing is here now. It's walking toward you. It's planning to speak soon. And when they do, listen closely. They may tell you things they've never shared with anyone. Secrets, regrets, unspoken desires. They may admit that they ran from you out of fear. That they didn't know how to love someone who loved that deeply. That you scared them, not because of anything bad, but because of how real you felt. Because they saw their future when they looked in your eyes. And that terrified them. But they are done running. They are done hiding. They are done pretending you don't matter. God has been speaking to them. They've been seeing signs. Your name has come up too many times to ignore. And finally, their soul is surrendering to what their heart has always known: you are the one. Don't miss this moment. Don't downplay it. Don't doubt it just because you've been disappointed before. This is not like the last one. This is not the return of what broke you. This is the arrival of what will heal you. But only if you're ready. Only if you don't let bitterness block the blessing. Only if you don't allow fear to make you push away what God has sent to build, not destroy. Someone else will be watching too. A person who used to have access to your heart. Someone who didn't see your value when they had the chance. They will notice the shift. They will try to re-enter. But do not open that door. It is a distraction, a counterfeit, a test. The real one is not coming to repeat the past. The real one is coming to redeem what the past tried to steal. Archangel Michael is not quiet tonight. He is speaking loud and clear: protect your heart. Guard your spirit. Prepare your soul. Because this love is going to change the course of your entire life. It won't be perfect. But it will be real. It won't be flashy. But it will be faithful. And you will know, it deep in your core, that this time, it's not a game. It's not a maybe. It's not an almost. This time, it's the answer. So now, take a breath. Let go of everything that tried to. Type Amen to confirm your spirit is ready. Blessing 111 is now active over your love life.